The new idea for me this week was that instructional material that a teacher produced for online classes remained the intellectual property of the teacher. This changes the way I look at material that is presented to me in online classes. I always believed it would remain the property of the institution unless it was specifically stated that it belonged to the teacher. This is the reverse of what actually is taking place. I will be careful to give credit where it is due. I also had never dreamed that the work of a student could become the property of the institution. Since this is not especially true in the United States, it will not affect me to a great degree except through my research. I will be doing my dissertation on dyslexia, and there's a lot of research that comes out of Great Britain, especially dealing with dyslexia. Now when I look at that research, I will be realizing that some of it does actually belong to the university that this student was working at, and often even the professor's work is not their own, but belongs to the university. I do not believe that is fair and right, but I understand that the researcher was looking at that aspect of ownership when signing the dotted line. I looked at the website for the World International Property Organization and found many interesting links. One of them is to a video which discusses the fact that when you do not respect the intellectual property of others, you are often hurting the little people behind the scenes, and it is stealing. Often people think of the big stars and companies instead of the everyday people who it will hurt. It is important as Christians to be very thoughtful of others and respect what belongs to them, even if it is not something that can be seen and touched, such as intellectual property.